Okay, true story. The second Mike Babcock said the ball hockey thing, Reed gets up, says we're doing this.
Let's do it.
So we're doing this once, and we're going to talk about face-offs and what Coach Babcock just said last night.
For those of you who don't know, hockey 1, hockey 2, hockey 3. Ready?
Is this a juiced ball or regular ball? What is this?
That's the babe. That's the ball.
I got a blister just looking at it.
Okay. Hockey 1. You don't know it, do you?
No, you went early.
You go hockey 1, hockey 2.
I win.
That's cheating.
And suck on that.
See, you would have been kicked out of the ball hockey face-off.
And suck on that. Suck on that, Reed.
That's garbage.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Definitely cheated.
I think I just broke something.
Well, it's a good thing that's an $8
What music?
stick.
Hold on. Can we play that music? This was the ball hockey face-off music. Listen to this. It's like the opening of the movie Gladiator.
Dagan, come drop us a real face-off. I want to take a real face-off against Sid. Get your stick again. I want to do a real drop.
We don't have time for this. Cam
Come on,
Talbot's
real
coming on the show. Mark Messier is coming on the show.
None of your cheating.
All right, fine.
Let's go.
This is ridiculous.
Let's go.
But I need the music. I can only do a face-off with that music.
We got to do it legally, like the way we do it this year. What? A real face-off.
You cheated.
See, I did. You know what I did?
Set up.
I did the old Clark Wilm thing when he used to take the draw for the Flames.
That is the most dramatic ball hockey music I've ever heard.
Clark Wilm back in his Flames days. Get the lid right down.
Good luck getting Reed to sit down now. This guy's going to talk face-off technique for the next hour.
You must be
exhausted. The next hour.
So, problem, Sid, that coaches are already freaking out or what, buddy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
don't hit Dagan with the stick.
I didn't hit.
Is that a rough start to the show? The fact that, okay, let's put this into context. The games last night, tonight, and 2 nights before, what do they all have in common? They mean nothing.
Yeah.
Right? They mean absolutely nothing. I think the league has to flinch a little if coaches and players, because Tyler Bozak, I don't think was allowed to take a face-off last night.
I think 7 times he got.
He was chucked all the time. If coaches are kind of freaking out, if players are kind of freaking out in games that mean nothing already, that tells you what the level of worry is right now with those guys. And I think the league should be a little concerned because no one's really taking the opinion of, well, I shouldn't say no one. Very few people are taking the opinion of, it'll be fine.
I think we're contractually obligated this week to ask you about face-offs. What do you think of what's going on with all these face-offs? Because I remember the first time I ever saw the Soviets, I'm thinking back Canada Cups, those guys would basically be beside you guys when they were taking the draw. They'd be twisted all around. What are you thinking of what's going on with this face-off stuff right now?
Yeah, when I was still playing, I guess back in the early 2000s, retiring in 2004, they had put the little, half moon on the face-off dot, and you had to have your feet in the tripod and all that. So it was introduced way back when. So I think we got a little lax on it, and so I think it's just a kind of time to tighten things up. And by the time the regular season rolls around, I think everybody's going to figure.
It will be forgotten completely.
It'll be well, I think a little bit of both. I think that the referees will loosen up a little bit, and the players will kind of. So I think they'll meet in the middle somehow. But I think it's important to kind of maintain the rules that we put in that have made the game, in my opinion, better. And so, hooking, holding, obstruction, there's got to be a little common sense at times. But I don't mind old-time hockey when they put the whistles away in the playoffs either. So I'm good either way. I'm fine.
They'll all relax. Everyone's a little nervous right now.
A little nervous right now. Well, nobody wants to see 15 power plays in the game.
What is that?
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's ridiculous.
But it's up to the players to adapt too. So they got to take some responsibility there.
True.